Did you know that choosing the wrong nuts could be quietly damaging your heart, clouding your memory, and even putting your life at risk? While many people assume all nuts are healthy superfoods, this belief can be dangerous for seniors. The truth is, some nuts can be harmful after age 65, while others can literally help you live longer. Here is what most seniors do not realize. Research shows that nearly all older adults are unaware that specific nuts can raise their cholesterol levels by more than 35%, increase heart attack risk by up to 28%, and worsen joint inflammation simply due to their hidden contents. What makes this even more concerning is that a comprehensive study from the Journal of Nutrition revealed that eating the wrong nuts regularly after turning 60 could increase your chances of sudden heart problems by as much as 20%. Now, I want to be absolutely clear about something important. Everything I am about to share with you comes from legitimate scientific research, peer-reviewed studies, and proven medical evidence. This is not fear-mongering or unverified claims from the internet. These are documented facts that could help you avoid some of the most serious health threats facing people in their golden years. Today, I will reveal the exact 4 nuts that should be part of your daily routine and the 4 that you need to eliminate completely from your diet. The number 1 dangerous nut will shock you because almost no one knows how harmful it really is, yet you can find it in most so-called healthy nut mixtures. Before we dive in, please tell us in the comments where you are watching from, how old you are, and what nuts do you currently eat regularly, or do you stay away from them entirely? We read every single comment and respond to as many as we can. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content like this. Every single bite provides incredible benefits for your arteries, immune system, and even helps keep your skin looking more youthful and healthy. Must-eat nut number 3, walnuts. Have you ever noticed that walnuts look remarkably similar to tiny human brains? This is not a coincidence because walnuts are absolutely extraordinary for maintaining cognitive health as we age. These wrinkled nutritional powerhouses contain more DHA omega-3 fatty acids than any other nut, and DHA is essentially premium fuel for aging brains. Your brain is approximately 60% fat, and it requires the correct types of fat to function at its best. As we get older, our brains naturally shrink, losing roughly 5% of their total weight every 10 years after age 40. The omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts help fight this shrinkage by keeping brain cell membranes flexible and healthy, which allows essential nutrients to enter cells while helping waste products exit more efficiently. Researchers at UCLA discovered that seniors who ate walnuts consistently scored much higher on cognitive tests, regardless of their age, gender, or ethnic background. The secret behind this brain boost is walnuts' ability to reduce harmful inflammation in the brain, which scientists now recognize as a major contributor to age-related memory problems and dementia. These omega-3 compounds work like microscopic firefighters inside your brain, extinguishing the inflammatory processes that can lead to confusion, memory loss, and cognitive decline. But walnuts offer benefits beyond brain health. They contain a special compound that your gut bacteria convert into molecules that help preserve muscle strength as you age. This is critically important because after age 60, we typically lose about 3% of our muscle mass every single year, a condition called sarcopenia that leads to weakness, dangerous falls, and loss of independence. Walnuts also provide remarkable sleep benefits for seniors. They are among the very few natural food sources of melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep cycle. Since melatonin production naturally decreases with age, many older adults struggle with insomnia or poor sleep quality. Eating a small handful of walnuts approximately 1 hour before bedtime can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep. To maximize the benefits, try chopping walnuts and sprinkling them over morning yogurt, or adding them to a fresh spinach salad with olive oil dressing. If you find them too bitter, lightly toasting them in a dry pan for a few minutes will bring out their natural, almost buttery flavor without needing any added salt or sugar. Must-eat nut number 2, almonds. Almonds are among the most popular nuts worldwide, and they are truly a nutritional powerhouse for seniors who want to remain active and independent. They are absolutely packed with vitamin E, which is a fat-soluble antioxidant that works like internal sunscreen for your cells. This powerful antioxidant specifically protects your skin, eyes, and immune system, which are the 3 areas that typically show the most dramatic signs of aging. Research has demonstrated that seniors with higher vitamin E intake have a 25% lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of blindness in older adults. The vitamin E in almonds also helps maintain the strength and integrity of your cell membranes, essentially keeping your cells younger and more resilient against damage. Eating just one small handful of almonds provides approximately 48% of your daily vitamin E requirement, and it comes in a natural, easily absorbed form rather than from artificial pills or synthetic supplements. What truly makes almonds exceptional for seniors is their incredible impact on blood sugar control. The perfect combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber creates ideal conditions for blood sugar stability. When you eat almonds, they slow down how quickly sugar gets absorbed into your bloodstream, preventing those dangerous spikes and crashes that become more common and more harmful as we age. A study focusing on seniors with pre-diabetes found that eating almonds daily improved insulin sensitivity by 20% in just 4 months. This blood sugar control also extends to weight management. Despite being high in calories, almonds actually help seniors maintain healthy weight because their protein and fiber content keeps you feeling satisfied longer, which reduces your overall calorie intake throughout the day. Almonds are also excellent for bone health. They are one of the only nuts that contain significant amounts of both calcium and magnesium, two essential minerals that keep your skeleton strong and help prevent osteoporosis. For a satisfying snack, try roasting raw almonds in your oven with a sprinkle of cinnamon and just a touch of sea salt. If your teeth are not as strong as they used to be, almond butter is a smooth, delicious way to get all these benefits. Simply spread it on whole grain toast or apple slices for a breakfast or snack that truly supports your health at every level. Must-eat nut number 1, pistachios. Pistachios earn the top position on our must-eat list because they provide a unique combination of benefits that directly address the most critical health concerns for seniors. These bright green nutritional gems contain the highest levels of potassium among all nuts, with 291 milligrams per ounce, which is essential for managing blood pressure. High blood pressure affects nearly 70% of adults over 60, and it is often called the silent killer because it ages your arteries without producing any warning symptoms. The potassium in pistachios works like a natural pressure release system for your blood vessels, counteracting the harmful effects of sodium and helping your arteries relax and function properly. But the real superpower of pistachios for seniors lies in their unique antioxidant composition. They are the only nut that contains significant amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin, which are the exact same antioxidants found naturally in your eyes. These special compounds accumulate in your retina and function like built-in sunglasses, protecting your eyes from harmful blue light and oxidative damage. For seniors who spend increasing amounts of time on computers, tablets, and phones, this protection is absolutely invaluable. Studies demonstrate that people who consume high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin have a 40% lower risk of developing cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. The protein quality in pistachios is truly exceptional, containing all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that make them a complete protein source. This is extremely rare in plant foods and particularly important for seniors who may struggle to get enough high-quality protein in their diet. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein, requiring up to 50% more than younger adults just to maintain muscle mass. The amino acids in pistachios are readily absorbed and utilized by aging bodies, helping maintain muscle strength, immune function, and wound healing capacity. Additionally, pistachios have the lowest calorie count among nuts while still providing substantial nutrition, making them perfect for seniors who need nutrient density without excessive calories. Their natural portion control is built right in, since cracking open each individual shell naturally slows down how fast you eat them, giving your brain enough time to register fullness and prevent overeating. Avoid nut number 4, macadamia nuts. At first glance, macadamia nuts might appear completely harmless. They taste luxurious, seem expensive and premium, and you can find them in everything from gourmet trail mixes to high-end chocolates. But here is the hidden danger that most people never consider. Macadamia nuts are among the highest fat nuts you can purchase, with an astounding 75% of their calories coming from pure fat. While they do contain some beneficial monounsaturated fats, the problem is how they affect older bodies. especially when consumed regularly or in large amounts. What most people do not know is that macadamias are also very high in palmitic acid, which is a type of saturated fat that has been directly connected to raising LDL cholesterol levels. This is the dangerous type of cholesterol that clogs arteries and creates the perfect conditions for heart attacks and strokes. Seniors are already more vulnerable to cholesterol buildup because their arteries naturally become stiffer with age, making any additional cholesterol from food sources much more dangerous and harmful. To make matters worse, macadamia nuts are often sold roasted in cheap oils or covered in chocolate, which adds even more unhealthy fats and sugars to an already problematic food. This combination can make your blood thicker and stickier, significantly increasing the risk of dangerous clots, which is a serious hidden threat for anyone over 60. Research has also demonstrated that high saturated fat intake can trigger silent inflammation throughout the body, making joint pain worse, contributing to memory problems, and even causing skin issues to deteriorate over time. While enjoying a few macadamia nuts occasionally will not ruin your health, making them a regular part of your snacking routine can quietly damage your cardiovascular system, especially when there are so many better nut options available. Avoid nut number 3, cashews. Cashews are another nut that often tricks people into believing they are making a healthy choice, but for seniors, they come with serious risks that are rarely discussed. One of the biggest problems with cashews is their extremely high oxalate content. Oxalates are natural plant chemicals that, when consumed in large amounts, can accumulate in your kidneys and form stones. These are hard, extremely painful formations that can block urine flow and even lead to serious infections. Seniors are already at increased risk for kidney stones due to natural changes in kidney function and increased tendency toward dehydration. Adding extra oxalates from cashews can quietly increase your risk even further, but the problems do not stop there. Cashews are surprisingly high in carbohydrates compared to other nuts, and those carbs can cause blood sugar to spike more than you might expect, especially when cashews are eaten alone or in large quantities. For people over 60 who are more likely to be managing diabetes or prediabetes, these blood sugar swings can lead to dangerous highs and lows, chronic fatigue, and brain fog. Many commercial brands also roast their cashews in cheap vegetable oils, which are loaded with inflammatory omega-6 fats. Too much of these fats can worsen joint pain, contribute to chronic inflammation throughout your body, and even disrupt your natural healing abilities. For those dealing with high blood pressure, cashews are often heavily salted, and this extra sodium can sneakily push your blood pressure even higher, raising the risk of strokes or heart attacks. Even unsalted cashews can be a hidden danger for people with kidney or heart problems, so it is best to enjoy them very rarely, if at all, especially when there are safer, more beneficial nut choices available. Avoid nut number 2, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are often praised as an excellent source of selenium, which is a mineral that your body needs in very small amounts to keep your thyroid functioning properly and your immune system strong. But here is the serious problem that most people never realize. Brazil nuts do not just contain a little selenium, they contain more than 100 times the daily recommended amount in a single serving, sometimes over 500% of what your body actually needs. Seniors are especially vulnerable to selenium overload because as we age, our kidneys and liver cannot process excess minerals as efficiently as they used to, meaning toxic buildup happens much more easily. Chronic selenium poisoning, which is called selenosis, does not announce itself immediately. It starts very subtly with symptoms like chronic fatigue, hair loss, nausea, joint pain, and even memory problems. These are symptoms that are very easy to blame on simply getting older, but they can actually mean your body is quietly being poisoned. You might think you can solve this by eating only a few at a time, but the numbers are truly shocking. Just 2 Brazil nuts can provide your entire day's worth of selenium, and eating more than 4 or 5 per day on a regular basis is considered potentially toxic for most adults, especially seniors. The radiation content in Brazil nuts is another shocking fact that most people are completely unaware of. Brazil nut trees naturally absorb radium from the soil, making these nuts up to 1,000 times more radioactive than other foods. While the levels are not immediately dangerous, regular consumption leads to accumulation in your bones where radium actually replaces calcium. For seniors already dealing with osteoporosis or bone density issues, this radioactive accumulation accelerates bone deterioration and increases fracture risk. Studies have found that people who regularly eat Brazil nuts have measurable increases in radiation exposure, which is something no senior should risk given the increased cancer susceptibility that naturally comes with age. Avoid nut number 1, peanuts. Peanuts top our danger list because they are not even real nuts at all. They are actually legumes, and this biological difference makes them uniquely harmful for seniors. Peanuts contain some of the highest levels of aflatoxins among all foods. These are cancer-causing compounds produced by mold that grows on peanuts during storage and processing. While younger adults can typically detoxify small amounts of aflatoxins through their liver, senior liver function naturally declines with age, making older adults far more susceptible to aflatoxin accumulation in their bodies. Long-term exposure to aflatoxins, even in seemingly small amounts, significantly increases the risk of liver cancer, and this risk multiplies dramatically if you have any existing liver conditions or regularly consume alcohol. Studies have shown that seniors who eat peanuts regularly have up to 60% higher levels of aflatoxin markers in their blood compared to those who avoid them completely. The inflammatory response triggered by peanuts in older adults is truly alarming. Peanuts contain multiple inflammatory compounds, including lectins and omega-6 fatty acids in very problematic ratios. For seniors whose baseline inflammation levels are already elevated due to aging, a phenomenon that scientists call inflammaging, adding peanuts to the diet is like pouring gasoline on a fire. This inflammation does not just cause joint pain and stiffness. It accelerates every single aspect of aging, from cognitive decline to cardiovascular disease. Research has shown that seniors who eliminate peanuts from their diet experience significant reductions in inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein within in just 4 weeks. The most dangerous aspect of peanuts for seniors is their allergen profile combined with medication interactions. Peanut allergies can develop at any age, and new-onset peanut allergies in seniors are becoming increasingly common, but often go undiagnosed because symptoms can be subtle and mimic other age-related conditions. These reactions can range from digestive issues and skin problems to difficulty breathing and life-threatening anaphylaxis. Even more concerning, peanuts interfere with numerous medications commonly prescribed to seniors, including blood thinners, ACE inhibitors, and certain antidepressants. The proteins in peanuts can bind to these medications in your digestive tract, reducing their effectiveness and potentially leading to dangerous health consequences. For seniors taking multiple medications, which includes about 90% of adults over 65, adding peanuts to the mix creates an unpredictable and potentially life-threatening situation. As you have seen today, not all nuts are created equal, especially when it comes to senior health. Think about how these small daily choices add up over time. Every handful of nuts you choose is really a decision about your future health and quality of life. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you noticed any changes in your health after switching up your nut choices? Did any of the nuts on our never touch list surprise you? Please share your experiences and thoughts with us because we genuinely love hearing from our viewers. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more helpful content about aging gracefully and staying healthy in your golden years.